Welcome, welcome. For those who do not know me and want to get to know this channel a little bit more, I like to bring the light of the reality and truth that within numbers, that if numbers do tell the truth other than just seeing the differences of analytics, my heartbeat, what the average is, my blood pressure, the way my kidneys work, what is inside my blood, all of this is numerology. Now, I do something a little bit different, still part of analytics. Yes, I'm not up to date with the movement of our zodiac. I do not know all the opposite zodiac signs, although I can tell you stories about the differences. That if you were the 12th zodiac sign, 1 and 2 is 3, or the second zodiac sign, or the 11th zodiac sign, the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, the 28th, 37, 46. And then after this is 55. 55 divides everything up. 44 divides everything up. And 44 is the reverse cube at the 7th gate of 10. But 4 is the opposite of 6, creating 10. The polarity of. 5 is within 5. So we have 44, 55, 33 reverses to 7. The 4 is the polarity of 3, creating 7. 22, which is 4. And the reverse cube of 4 is 10, but the reverse polarity of 2 is 5. Sorry, that was 22. 22. And the truth of what I speak comes from this over here, which you can see if there was one separated by one area separated by another area, or this area separated by this. Yes, we can also be asking, how is it from here to here to here that it's 3, 3, 3, and from here to here it's 4, but from here to here it's less? Is there a way that we go from here to here? Do I go 2, 5 around it and over this way? Do I look at the stars above being 3? Do I say I got to go 4 areas to move up here? In this 1 to 4, do I only move up here, over here, down this way, and up, showing me 3? There's different ways to move here. Although you see a square number, there could be an X here or an O here. If there's an X, I pick up 5 areas. If there's an O, I pick up 4 areas. That's the truth of the artwork in determining and understanding how to have the use of area space. Here is a 6. Where is a 5? Where is the 5? If I draw a line down here, would this make a 5? Would my, right? This would make only a 3. This would make a 4. This would make a 4. This would make a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's different. Here's the point on top. Here's the point here. Here's the point here. Here's the point here. Here's a point here. Here's a point here. So I have 2, 4, 6 points for this. Then how many other points are there? 1 here, 1 here, 1 here is 3 points. 1 over here is 4. 1 over here is 5. 1 over here is 6. So I have 6 in between 6. At the same time, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So we're telling multitudes of stories. Now, when I crisscross these boxes, right, if I go from this corner, I end up coming through the flat wall. If I end up with this corner, I end up ending up through the flat wall over here. The Mars and Earth theory for myself is Mars is number 51 and Earth is number 52. So right away I look at Roman numerals and I can do it this way. Then I say to myself, well, the reflection of Mars on a cube, right, 51, if I would just do it this way, 51, the reverse is 26, right? So the reverse of what 51 is on the cube is 26, and the reverse of what 52 is on the cube is 25 within itself. So the numeric value for Earth is 52, therefore telling me it's a gateway. Mars is telling me it's a game. The numeric value for game is 26. For Queen, it's 62. The Queen holds 8 eyes in the deck of cards. We have to start reflecting to where and what we see, and then we're going to have to start talking between the differences of 6 and 8, because all 8s and all 7s reflect each other. Even all, like, right? 7s reflect each other. Then we have 5 and 4, 9 reflecting 2 and 3, 5. And that 2 and 3, 5, it's just BC. You know, when you're talking A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, imagine if there were only 9 numbers, but we need a number of a departure. We need the departure number. Where is that departure number? Can we go 0, 1? Is that from 0 to 1 is an area? But what if the area from 0 to 1 was not 0? Let's say it was an ending number. At what number would that number be ending? Would it be 7? Would we be using 2 cubes or 1 cube? I need to know what we're using. You see, because I don't know, if I only use the face of this cube, right, I would go 1 and 6. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I go back to 1 again. So that day 7 is day 1. But on the piano, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we start over again after we have a completion of 7 areas. So what does that tell us? It's to be discussed. Other things that we can talk about: gold, silver, and bronze. They have all a relationship to 8 with their mathematics. Amateur and professional. In the Olympics, we're only supposed to, or used to only have the amateur. Am is a French terminology for the word soul. In French, although the 22nd letter is a V in English and in French, the word V is life. 22 for go. You go after you've been stopped. If you've been stopped, you've been looking at the red light and the octagon. So red, 27, house of 8. Octagon is 8 areas. But 8 also is a term of 10. When you create an hourglass, you can see the crossing X. X is a Roman numeral 10. In bowling, it gives you a 10. But if you put the line straight across your X, I like to put my lines right like this. Here's my X, right? But when you do this, you have that hourglass creating that 8. Creating that 8 over here. It's just ironic that professional, pro is 49. It refers to the word go, it refers to the word green, and with green you go. With red, you stop. 39 and 31 is 70. Part of the hand of God. This becomes the ring. 27. The pole is always 1/2 of the ring. I should have to write that a little bit better. 27. Why is, did I get 70 over here? That'd be 97. Why is the ring? Because ring goes all the way around. Pole goes right through. What pole are we going through? Pole 4. That means there's 18 left over. 14 around here will make that 18. 8 and 6. You do know that, right? No matter what I do, so I'm going to just take this and look at the sides. So if I have 8, then the next 2 numbers we don't see are 4 and 2. So if I have 9, the next 2 numbers I don't see will add up to 5, 3, and 2. If I have 3 and 5 or 5 and 3 and 5 and 4, right? Or 4 and 2 is 6. Numbers we're missing are 3 and 5, 8. But what happens, so you can see it, now I'm going to turn it this way. I have 1 and 2, 3. I'm missing 5 and 6, 11. So now we know to connect these polarities, and together we need 11, reverse 3. And that would be your ring, right? CK. CK, K and C. C equaling to 3, K equaling to 11. So if you're talking about the clock, your CK comes together. Here, your 13th letter is M, but there is no 64th letter, but 6 and 4 is 10, so it becomes J. It becomes 410 or JD coming together over here. Perhaps Jack of Diamonds, right? There are 4 10s. There are 410 combination. 1 and 9 is the combination. I wanted to really talk about 1 and 9, and there's just something that I keep forgetting and reminding myself, because 1 is male, 1 is female, and somehow they come together, and I believe they come together at 4, 5, and 6, 2, 5, and 8. And what's left out is the 4 corners over here. They are left out, and the reason they're left out is this is number 1, this is number 9, this is number 3, this is number 7. So if we're going to go, we have 10 and 10 coming together. Otherwise, we have 1 and 9. So we'd have 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 4 and 5. Those would be all my 9s. Here, we have no more 9 11s. Maximum we have over here is 4 and 6, 10, 2 and 8, 10. If we revert to the other way, 1, 3, 7, and 9, we're not going to count that right now, right? Or maybe we shouldn't be counting any of our odd numbers. Now here we're going to count our odd numbers with the 5. We'll have 15 and 15 coming together is 30, plus 4, plus 16, plus 20. 36, 40, equaling to what is 70. We can go 20 and 5, right? But we're going to do 1 and 3, 4, 7 and 9, 16, 9 and 3, 12, 1 and 7, 8 for 20. But when we get this and this, we get 30, so the total is 70. When we do this over here, we get 2, 10, 8, and then when we do this, we get 4, 10, 6. Should we be able to do this one over here? And if we do that one over here, we get 20. So we have 10, 12, 20, 20, 20. We have a total of 60, 7 and 6. Mars and Earth. The 28 hours times 6, Mars, Moon. The 24 hours, okay, the 24 hours of 7. They're both going to equal to 168, the number of hours in a week. So now we're going to ask ourselves, where is the male, where is the female? The female is supposed to be in 5. The male is supposed to be in 7. The 6 is connecting both together. Mars is connecting both sexes. Somehow. Through the moon. But somehow the female moves up into this position, and the male, okay, moves up into the 9th position. The male moves up into this position over here. When the male moves up into position over here, it reflects its 6 creation, Mars, with its 9 birth through the sun. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 5 and 4 equaling to 9. They yin and they yang. They rotate around each other. The 9 and the 6 rotate around each other. See that 8? It's connecting both sides. And in fact, if we want, we can create an upper C and a lower C like that. So what would that actually be telling us? Because what would that be telling us, right? This is also telling me about R, the 18th letter for Resh. There's many ways to go. I could have added in what was the 7 to complete this formation to what is the basis of the formation and can be looking like an R this way and an R this way, or the 6 and 9, whichever way you prefer. Now, when we're doing this, if we lay the R down, right, if we lay the R down this way, okay, look like a 6 or 9 this way, I do that, and there's my R, and then I put another one another R over here, we more or less have a DVD, maybe the beginning of what looks like a duck or a tunnel or a roadway that's leading out to the distance. Which way can I? And then if we right now, my question is, did we draw up the ace in doing this through R and R? That's my big question. Did we draw up that ace drawing this in R and R, or does it become that V? Should we be connecting it as that V with this over here? I'll question myself. I don't know. Now, if I put an upside down R to this, or this upside down, I'm going to end up creating the Star of David. Now, if you really want to look what an ace looks like, it looks like this. There's other ways to create the ace, but for me, sometimes I like to look at it and say there's a D, and then I put a C below it, so now I got DC. Don't forget Washington, right, is number 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. We were also speaking about what is the connection between ABC, BCD, and ABCD. What time are we living, before or after the death of the Christ? Because in this, B and C come together to be connected to the AD world, is the BC world. But in these two worlds, the A is not in this world, and the D is not in this world. So here we have 1 and 4 separated to two different worlds, where the B and C come together, where it becomes DC for the backwards, right, from here to here. Is it DC versus AB? And then C and B come together. Is it DC versus BC? We need the AB versus the DC, so we have 7 versus the 3. The beginning of these first two. So the actuality, these two stay together, and then these two come together, this BC. So this matches up with this matches up with this. So we have 3 and 7 coming together. Are you following the gist of all of this? In the word professional, pro is 49, also refers to the word green. Also green is for go. Remember what the stop sign is, right? The stop, S-T-O-P, 39 first last angels. We stopped at the red light. 16 and 15 is 31, and 39 is 70. Let me just fix the focus on this. Okay, just fixed it itself. So when we have 49, 4 and 9 is 13. 13 is 13, becomes 4 and 4. 11, 11, 11 gets reversed to 2, 2, 2. If I bring them all together, I get 4, 6, 4. Now, if I multiply and add as I bring it down, then multiply it and add on my level, should I do it? Is that cheating? I don't know. But this one over here becomes 7. This one becomes 7. This one becomes 8, 8, 8. Then becomes 24. Then becomes 14. Then becomes 29, becomes 11. The end result of this will reverse back to 11. Would you like to see it? 11. 11. 11. So what we're going to do here, right, is we can add them up, and then it's going to equal to 6. 11, 11, 11, 2, 4, 6. Or what we can do is 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 3. So then we have 3, 3, 3. So 3 and 3 is and 3 is 9. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 2 and 27 is 9, right? This becomes 2, 2, 2. At the same time, become 3, 3, 3. At the same time, we can be working 5, 5, 5. 3 times 3 times 3, 27. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 9. The total is 36. We work on 360 degrees. The highest number we can get from B is 11. Did I write that out? Let me see. Yeah, look, 1 and 8, right? It's A and B that create C on my first line. We have 1 and 8, 9, 2 and 7, 9. We have 2 and 9, 11, 8 and 3, 11, 7 and 4, 11. So we're working off of this element over here. This is the low element. This is the high element. This is the mirror element when all the numbers are brought together. The first 36 numbers come together over here. Okay, I have to work myself back to over here. Okay, I'm going to end this video, upload this video. Not very happy with this video. Not really sure what I did. I hope you picked up something, maybe something very small for some reason couldn't seem to. That's my excuse, right? And I shouldn't be using those excuses. But I am. I just don't like what I just performed, and I prefer not to upload it, but I just never know when I said something that was pertinent. Peace and love. Thank you for watching this video.